SayGeizi. It's nice to see. It's nice to be able to do this, I guess. I think I need to say. I think I need to say that. Yeah. Today, I want to share with you something that I did that made me really happy, and the part of my life that I am exploring right now. So, I guess I can start with the I'll start with the first because I noticed that whenever I kind of make something of a list, I always start with the last thing I mentioned, then I work backwards. I don't know why I do that. Maybe it's because it's the most recent thing, and it would require me to actually be more pensive about the most recent thing rather than the thing I know most about, which is the first thing. And so language learning. I am trying to, like I posted in the title, I'm learning a new language, and that is Japanese. I don't have a huge mastery over Italian yet, but I can read and comprehend Italian strongly. There are some things that I don't understand, but one of my strong suits it seems for the three languages that I know, Italian, Japanese, Italian, English, and Spanish, my reading has helped me comprehend. And I don't know which is the most important, because, okay, if I'm able to speak Japanese, that doesn't automatically mean I can write in Japanese, or that I can, if I'm able to speak in Japanese, that doesn't mean automatically that I can write in it or hear it and recognize it. And that's right, or see it. Oh, so recognize would be the seeing part. It's very intricate. It's very involved. Let me explain. It appears to me as though people will have at least one very strong suited strength when it comes to language acquisition. And that strength will help them have a basis for learning. And it appears as though if I have a very strong suit in speaking a language, let's say if I'm speaking it, if I have a very strong suit in speaking it, then I can use that strong suit to help me do the other things, to help me write, to help me listen, and to help me visualize. Kind of and not really. Like right now, my strong suit is reading. And visually, it helps me because I'm able to recognize the Romaji syllables. I'm able to visualize the hiragana, and I'm able to recognize the katakana. That's all great. It is. It really is. I'm able to recognize those things, and not just recognize them at the present, but I'm able to record them in my mind. And I record in my mind what I see, and then I record in my mind what the sound is. Sounds great. Like whatever I'm doing sounds great. But when it comes to speaking, I haven't made that synaptic connection yet. And that kind of burns me. I'll use this as a jumping point to talk about the first thing that I said I wanted to. I contacted someone through an app called Tandem, and it's a language learning app where people can learn and improve their language acquisition with someone else who wants to learn that. And so they use, oh my gosh, sorry, I need to get coffee. I need to get a coffee. It's the afternoon. My sleep schedule is atrocious. So I started using this app, and the app, it uses your location, and you say what your best suit is, and they show you people who are trying to learn that as well. And it's not a dating app. They're very explicit in saying no. Like, if you're trying to date somebody, that's not why this app exists. Blah 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 blah. Whatever. I mean, I'm not trying to date anybody. I've been married for 7 years. I'm fine. And so I was like, all right, let me try. I put that I that I know and I'm fluent in English and Spanish. However, I am trying to learn Japanese, and I'm trying to learn Italian. Well, I had a bunch of people pop up, and I was like, all right, let me look at what they do. And then there's a section on the app where people have reviews made of them, and it's like, great. So I'm like, I want to make, this is awesome. So I found some people, and I was a little disheartened at first. I was like, man, I wonder if these are just bots. I wonder if they'll pick up, if they'll answer me back. And many of them didn't. And I was like, man. And I found a couple of them that are like within 15 minutes of where I live. And I was like, man, it would be great to actually, but they didn't reach out. And I'm like, is this app popular enough to where people are using it consistently and all this stuff? And I'm like, man. And so I found this person in Japan, and she's a married woman, and I was like, and she's around my age, so I kind of want to go for people who are like that, because we are people who we're already established. Listen, I have career goals, and that was what she told me. She's like, I want to improve my English to have a better career. And so we started talking in English, and I was like, yeah, I'm studying to be an English professor. I want to be an English professor at a university. And she was very happy to hear that. And yeah, we started going back and forth, and then she was like, let's practice your Japanese. And I was like, oh my. I only know a couple of phrases. Meanwhile, her conversational English, her basic interpersonal communication skills, it's astounding. She's really good. But according to her goal, she is not there yet. So I was like, I can help you with your goal, because it's very intricate. She wants to learn to, like I said, she wants to improve her English to find a better job. And I was like, well, what we'd have to do is really find some articles and some TV shows, maybe the news, that they use words that are vocabulary words towards what you want to study. And she was like, oh wow, yeah. She's like, she's like, hi. And I was like, hi. So I was just saying words that I remembered, and it kind of embarrassed me personally, because I felt as though I hadn't been putting in the work. And you can only question yourself in those things. Was I putting in the work? Yes. Was I doing work? Yes. I quit. I wasn't listening to the Duolingo. I was doing my Duolingo. Was I slacking off in some of the assignments because it got repetitive? Yes. Should I have done that? No. Did I have Rosetta Stone? Yes. Was I slacking off in Rosetta Stone? Yes. Do I have a dictionary and stuff that I use? Yes. What? No. Yes, I have it. Do I use it? No. I am presently, I don't know if you know, I'm writing a bilingual Bible in Romaji and in English, contemporary spoken English. And was I doing that? No, but not often. Off and on. So there are my answers. And so that's really hard, because like if you're going to the gym, or if you're in college, like if you're a freshman in college and you're barely into 1 year of your degree, you're like, I'm never gonna finish. This is never ending. But you're doing the work and you're making progress. It's just that the progress can't be seen as quickly as you want it to. So that had to I had to really change my perspective on that, because I was really doing damage to myself. Like I was really being hurtful to myself with that. So now that I'm speaking of that, I wanted to get some Chick-fil-A today, and then I wanted to get some some steak and whatever today, because I'm trying to eat more healthy. And I was like, just saying that, it's like, no, like if I want a salad, I have to eat. Like if I want Chick-fil-A, I have to go for salad. And so caught myself there. So as I was saying though, oh, and I'm also getting some Starbucks. So you'll be there with me as I do that. And Starbucks is not for me, it's for my wife, because I drank her Starbucks earlier. And so I am doing work, but I need to work harder. And with that being said, I recognize this work that I have to do, and I'm motivated to do it because I want to learn Japanese. And so these things had me thinking about what I was trying to explain earlier. That I am a good reader. I'm a good reader. My problem, though, is that reading is a very introverted practice. I gotta sneeze. Thank you. Reading is a very introverted practice, and it's not that I'm saying it's not for everybody. You need to read, but reading, you're listening to your own voice, whether it's an audible voice that you're reading. Listening is not reading, technically. Listening is something else. Reading, you are engaging your eyes and scanning and recognizing characters visually, so that you can mentally apply what is being seen and then what is being heard, and everything from individual sounds to group sounds. So you have like A-E-I-O-U, and then you have group sounds, X, not X, but EX, or clued, or in, or inter, or intra, or semi. These prefixes and suffixes, you have those, but then you have words, and then you have phrases, and then you have sentences. So you're doing all these things. Oh my gosh, you never thought you were doing these things. I didn't think I was doing these things. But the point of ingesting everything is so that you can, I'm not gonna say exgest, but express, because you ingest, but you never exgest. You can't exgest. You can ingest and then you can express. And I realize that's what I want to do. I want to be able to express myself in another language. So, I was just saying um, that I'm not necessarily an audible. I said that listening to a text is not reading. You're questioning what reading is. It's with your eyes. You are listening, and then you're creating the picture, and reading, you're also creating a picture. But how you got there is the difference in between, not that one is more proficient than the other, but Superman flying, Superman running, you walking, you driving, you sprinting. Maybe I shouldn't have said Superman, because Superman could probably run as fast as he flies. But look at that. Like, I'm not saying that you can't do it, and maybe you are a more proficient walker. Like, you can walk a longer distance than you can run. Maybe you can run a longer distance than you can walk. Maybe you can ride a bicycle for a longer distance than you drive a car. Maybe, I don't know. But the point is your level of proficiency, like, and the avenue which you use. Reading is a visual act. It's a visually kinesthetic act. You're engaging your sight, and you're engaging your sight so you can ingest and take in what you're seeing and create the picture. But you are doing it. There's more creativity in oneself using it, because now you're using the morphemes, the lexicals. You're using your bank of knowledge. You're using what you have and applying it to what you're reading so that you can create the picture in your head. That's different from someone reading it for you. Your inflections are way different. So you might be reading. Some people didn't know. Apparently, what's her name? The author of Harry Potter was trying to suggest that Hermione was not white, and I was like, well, how would I have known that? According to her, I've never read Harry Potter, but there are some texts that describe her hair texture, and so it's like, okay, well, either whatever capitalistic commercial reason you're saying this for, I have to discount that, because that's not the context of what you're suggesting. When I read your book, did I initially capture that? Did I see something in your syntax? Did I see something in your syntax that suggested to me that Hermione is not Anglo-Saxon? If I captured that, the catch is that perhaps someone else didn't, or that another person who's reading the book, an audible book, they might not inflect that. They can't be my word. Someone who's reading it can't be my inflection, my tone, my pitch, my cadence. They're just not that exactly. Maybe they might be similarly, but when they're reading a sentence, it might be completely different the way I read the sentence. So therefore, not only are you different, but you can visualize something different. That's why reading is important, because it's you. It's not no one else. It's not anyone else. It's you. And you are very strong. So so there's a difference in between listening to an audible book and then reading a text. visually. So something that I had to do as I was contacting this lady, I realized that I need to be more trusting and open with people. Like, for a long time, I sheltered myself because I had something that happened in my personal life where I am writing about it in my book, Church Hurt, and that'll be out by the end of this year. Hopefully. No, it will be. It will be. And it caused me to be rather introverted. And it stunk. It stunk. And, well, I just sheltered myself away from people. And I just, sorry. I lost trust in people. And I guess I forgot that a part of growing up is the fluctuation of trust that happens. Like, in life, you're supposed to trust and not trust people. It's a learning process where you have to end up, do you trust that Uber driver or not? Are they a criminal, like, that's trying to take you and do bad things? Or are they an Uber driver? You know what I mean? So I just had someone do something weird behind me. They just like reversed. I don't know if you saw that. That was weird. So in speaking with her, I felt so much better about myself because it was like I opened up again, and I felt like I could share myself again with people. So that made me feel really, really good, man, to be honest. Oh man, maybe I won't be able to I have a coupon for a free chicken sandwich, and I really want to use it. And oh man, I might have to get off the live stream to do it. I don't want to do that. No. I have like legitimately like 6 Chick-fil-A sandwich coupons, the digital ones, and now since I'm doing the live stream, I can't use it. I feel miserable right now. I feel miserable. So okay, anyways, I have to open myself up again. I have to be more trusting and learn to judge my heart better. Like, it's not that I can't trust people. It's more like I have to learn how to distinguish that that's not skill, but that process. It's not that people are all bad. It's that I need to be able to be like, what tells are you showing me? And so, yeah, like I was saying, where was the first? So I just started to speak to this person and we're gonna start practicing with one another. I'm really happy about that. The next thing I said what was the second thing that I said I was gonna do? Oh man, see, now the thing happened. I just forgot. I went down this good rabbit hole of the first thing, and now I forgot what the second thing was. Dang, yo, dang. Now I really can't remember the second thing. Maybe I should have written it down. Well, that's what live streams are about, though, right? Oh gosh. So I really hate this Chick-fil-A because they've like since it's like heavily visited, I guess they're always like they always have these like cones and crap. All right, I'm gonna go. And like you can't just jump into the drive-through. You have to go around, and it's like total bunk. I hate it. It's the worst. So I guess it was after this. What was I gonna say? I don't even know. I don't even know anymore. But I don't know what this guy's doing. I don't know what you're doing, bro. Alright. Alright. You're gonna see me order.
Continue on the headset.
Hello? Oh, cool. That was weird. I gotta see their salads. Why am I here then? Hello? Yes, Joelle. Can I get one Chick-fil-A sandwich? No pickles? No, thank you. Could you add bacon and pepper jack cheese to it? And then, can I have the grilled market salad as well? Oh, the balsamic vinaigrette. Mm-hmm. Can I order the chicken to be hot? Mm-hmm. And that'll be all.
Any sauces?
No sauce. No.
It'll be $16.35.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Have a great day.
Thank you. So whenever I go to Chick-fil-A, I always give them my middle name because I don't want to have to explain myself and say Gazy and then explain Gazy and then have people mispronounce my name. It's like so annoying. And now that I think about it, it's like, man, maybe I should have gotten something to drink. Now that I'm trying to remember. So yeah, I am trying to open myself up again and learn a new language. So I guess the second thing, I think, if I'm trying to remember correctly, was my career. Yeah. Oh, there it is. There, found it. Thank you so much for sticking around. My second that I was talking about was that I am pursuing a master's degree in TESOL, teaching English to speakers of other languages, and I'm very excited about that. I'm already completed 2 classes, and I just have like a less than a year left in the coursework. It's very progressive, the material, and not progressive in a social justice warrior sort of way, but in the content. It's heavy. It's very heavy. It's very progressive. It's kind of exhausting, learning all this new material, having to do a lot of reading, like I was saying. But I am prepared for that since my bachelor's degree was in English literature, so I'm reading pretty well. All right, I'm next. I am next. I should have gotten a meal, but then the problem is like I wouldn't have. Like the French fries, it's not that the French fries are bad, and it's not that the drinks are bad. The drinks are bad, but the calories. I am trying to lose weight, and I was like, man, if I go to this other place and get my steak, rice, plantains, beans, and they always give you a Coke or a Pepsi. So now I'm stuck with that. So I'm stuck with those calories. And I'm trying to lose weight. So I'm at the problem where I got back. Okay, so I was 245. I went down. My lowest was like I was like 229 at my lowest, and that wasn't like a walking normal weight, but it was my lowest was 229, and I'm trying to get to like 220. Like so, my problem is that my BMI and fat. So something that I was learning, and this is kind of off topic, but something that I was learning was that you're you shouldn't look at your weight. It's hard to look at your weight. Like you can't be like, I want to weigh this, but then like muscles have weight and your bones have weight. So I mean, you can't increase your bone density. I don't know if you can. I don't know, but you can increase your muscle mass, and increasing muscle mass increases weight because you're heavy. But so you want to burn fat. But the thing is, you don't know. You can't tell where you lose your fat. So I know I gained fat. I did, according to this app that I'm using and a scale, I did increase in muscle mass, but I also increased in fat again. So like right now I'm back to like 238. Oh, thank you. You too. Awesome. So I'm there. And you saw me suffer and struggle because I don't like when they say, "Oh, do you want dressing?" I was looking at the dressings. I'm like, 300 calories, 200 something calories. I was like, heck no. And then the light balsamic vinaigrette. I have balsamic vinaigrette at home. It's actually from Italy. It's Italian balsamic. Like it's the most healthy balsamic vinaigrette you can get. It's legit because the bottom of all the products that come from Italy, like if you're trying to get mozzarella or prosciutto, or if you're trying to get olio balsamico or something, if you're trying to get these products, the bottom of it has to have it has to say IDP or IGP, because those are the gross international products that Italy sells. So I got some balsamic vinaigrette straight from Italy. That it's not like this crazy special, oh, I ordered it, or no, I went to Publix and got it. But if you want like legitimate products from Italy, buy that. It has to have and it's, I think, and it's like has a stamp, a branded stamp with IGP or IDP. So yeah, that's a good tip if you really want good product. So I am trying to lose this weight, and that's the thing that's kind of like confusing me. Cheese is not bad. It's the amount of dairy. The dairy is not necessarily beneficial, but it's not necessarily detrimental. You can burn calories. You just have to burn calories. Burn more calories than you take in. That's the name of the game. It's that simple. If excess of calories turns into fat, and fat is storage. Fat is storage of calories. So burn that junk. Burn your calories. That is simple. The idea. Burn the calories. All right. I'm doing things on my list. I have a chore list, a chore list that I'm doing, and I really feel good about doing it right now. So what else? Oh yes. So I was very hesitant about engaging in this pursuit, but I was doing some devotionals in my assignment. I had an assignment this morning. Actually, it was due yesterday, but I didn't. We'll see. We'll see if it gets accepted. But in doing the assignment, the Lord was consoling me because I was wondering if this pursuit that I'm engaging in in English instruction is, I don't know. Like, people talk about your career and your dream job and blah blah blah. And what happens when your career dream job isn't the one that is the most financially stable? And a prayer that in the prayer that I was making, I said to the Lord that I feel as though I'm playing baseball and I'm swinging a bat in an empty stadium. Like, I don't know if I'm even getting pitched to. Like, and then I felt the Lord was consoling me, and like, He is my teacher. He is, that according to the homework that I was doing, I was talking about how He is my teacher, and that I am to reflect Him, and that to reflect a good teacher, I have to do certain things that the teacher has done. And there were some verses that I used, that, and one of them was Psalms 23:2. He maketh me lie down on green pastures. He leadeth me beside still waters. And that really touched. And I'll close the live stream with this. And if you're not a Christian, I'm not trying to impose, but I'm glad that you're able to listen to me at this moment, and because I'm just sharing that Jesus, He takes care of my soul and He takes care of my life. He is my teacher and He's my shepherd. He's guiding me in what He wants me to do. And I worry, I'm like, oh, America, what about having a career? What about having a job? What about growing financially and blah, 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 blah. And Jesus is like, I have you. Just be around me. Let me be your shepherd. Let me guide you. I will give you places to rest and enjoy green pastures. I will lead you beside not crazy rapids, but still waters. And that gave me hope about this pursuit that I'm enduring in. So this was a great live stream. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it was a blessing to you as much as it was for me. Check me out. I linked a bunch of places where you can find me, and we can talk again. Okay? It's nice to meet you guys. Bye.